like my ass, yeah. Go from the step to the booth, make it all back in one loop. Give me the loot, now I'm got the juice. Nothing whenever we shoot. Look at my neck, look at my hair. Ain't got enough money to pay me respect. Ain't no budget when I'm on the side. If I like it, then that's what I get. I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it. I want it.
Hey guys. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. Thank you so much for 200 subs. I appreciate it so much. I'm so grateful for you all. As a thank you, I've made another popular opinions video because I know you guys love these videos. I'm so sorry this video took so long to make, but like I keep saying, school sucks lmao. And when I say you guys, I'm not actually talking about you guys lol. Finally, I want to remind you guys I'm black because people seem to forget. Let's get into the video. Number 1. The NHYPEN members are close and have good chemistry. So on TikTok I saw someone say that NHYPEN doesn't have good chemistry and it seems like they're not that close. But to me, it seems like they're close, especially since they've told us multiple times that they are. Plus, whenever I'm watching videos of them, they seem comfortable around each other and are comfortable enough to joke around with each other and stuff. I feel like people expect them to be as close as groups like BTS or Twice, but obviously they aren't considering they debuted almost a year ago. Number 2. Just because someone apologized doesn't mean you have to accept their apology. I touched on this in my last video and I want to talk about it a bit more. It feels like people now expect everyone to forgive someone who makes an apology. When people don't accept an apology, others complain and say, you guys always complain about apologies and say they're not good enough. First, people wouldn't be complaining about an apology if it was good. Second, people don't have to forgive the person who made the apology. Let's review the definitions of an apology and forgiveness since you guys don't know what the difference is between the two. According to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, the definition of an apology is to express regret for something done or said. According to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, when you forgive someone, you stop feeling anger toward someone who has done something wrong, to stop blaming someone. Those are two different definitions, guys. An apology is made to show that the person in the wrong knows what they did was wrong. They are not made for automatic forgiveness. No one is obligated to accept an apology. Number 3. You can unstan a group if they've done something horrible. And if you do so, that doesn't mean you were never a stan. So I've seen people say this and I'm just like, really? Just because you'll stay with a group through scandals doesn't mean others will. If someone is extremely offended by what a person has said or done, they have the right to unstan or become OT insert number here, because they may not see that group the same way. If you do unstan, that doesn't mean you never loved the group or weren't a stan. Number 4. White people don't understand how hurt people can be when an idol offends a culture. I feel like a lot of white people, obviously this doesn't apply to you if you don't do this lol, don't understand how hurt people can be by racist or rude behavior. Especially for black people, decis, natives, and other groups that every idol wants to appropriate or offend. It can be really tiring when yet another group or idol you like offends you. And I know white people are white so they'll never fully understand the impact of this. But it can be really disappointing, especially if you really like that person, and it isn't your place to talk. And it isn't your place to be mean to someone for not standing a group idol for that reason. Number 5. The Bahii aunties are so embarrassing. The way you guys are still bullying a literal 17-year-old is so sad. I've seen people in their 20s being mean to her, at your big age, and also, they'll get mad at her for having a fandom and for more supporting her, but then ignore the CLC, cherry bomb, ITZY stans who watched Girls Planet for those members trainees. The math isn't mathing. Also, I'm not trying to come for anyone who's a part of those groups, or were trainees with the members of those groups, just an example. I love the GP 999 girls. Number 6. Scientist wasn't bad. I actually like Scientist and I don't think it's a bad song. Do I consider it Twice's best title track? No. But as you guys saw in my ranking video, it's not low on my list. I think it was cute and the dance is fun to do lmao. Number 7. Fandoms can be such a turn off. Okay, so this one I feel very strongly about. I'm not about to judge you for a group you like, that's your business. But what I do judge are fandoms. There are so many fandoms that can be such a turn off because of how toxic many of them can be. Before I was an ARMY, I was really nervous about getting into BTS because of the fandom. I knew so many of them could be toxic, so I was scared lmao. Don't you guys realize less people are gonna wanna get into groups if you keep acting like this? Obviously I'm not talking about you if you're not a toxic ARMY, but if you're upset by what I just said, if the shoe fits. Number 8. Most companies only care about the fans. The most recent examples I can think of are the Heesung and Jungwon situations. If you don't know what happened with Heesung, a couple months ago Heesung allegedly said the N-word while singing to Love Galore by SZA. Many people think he didn't say it and think someone else started lip-syncing while he was. While others think he said it. If you want to know more, there are other videos that show the video and explain the situation better. But he never made a statement about the situation. They never even mentioned whether it was true or not. I've seen many people say they at least wanted them to address the situation, but they never did. If you don't know about the Jungwon situation, about a week ago Jungwon made a joke about the Korean exams that were occurring, and I'm pretty sure he made an apology a day or 2 days later, over a joke. This literally shows that many companies don't care about offending international fans, unless they want and care about having a large international fan base. Number 9. Some idols might genuinely not know what they did was wrong. Okay. People are probably gonna come for me for this one, but just hear me out and listen to everything I have to say before commenting lol. I think that some idols might actually not know if something is offensive or not. Or they might not know the full history on certain issues. I doubt that in Korean schools teachers are teaching Black history, Native history, European history, American history, etc. Just like how in America we mainly focus on American history, I assume they focus a lot more on Korean history. I doubt they are teaching about cultural appropriation, slavery, Jim Crow, etc., especially when they don't teach it correctly here. Idols aren't going to know everything, and they might not know the impact of some things they do. Number 10. Not standing a group for their past is okay. I feel like this doesn't need that much explaining, but if someone isn't comfortable standing a group because of their past actions is okay. As someone who likes BTS, I've seen many Black people who aren't comfortable with liking them, which is perfectly fine. Just because I'm fine with liking them, doesn't mean others will be. So stop being mean to people if they don't stan or like a group or idol for this reason. Thanks for watching. Bye.
I want it, I want it, I got it, I want it.